Taking on a tiling project in your shower can seem intimidating at first, but with the right techniques and preparation, anyone can achieve professional results. Whether you're updating an old bathroom or creating a brand new space, tiling your shower is a valuable DIY skill that adds beauty and value to your home. This comprehensive guide will walk you through every step, from planning and preparation to grouting and finishing, so you can confidently learn to tile like a pro. Before you begin, preparation is absolutely key. Start by measuring the entire surface area you plan to tile, both the height and the width of each shower wall. These measurements will help you calculate the square footage and determine how many tiles you'll need. Ordering around 10% extra is a smart move, as it allows for cuts, mistakes, or pattern adjustments. Choosing the right tile is crucial for both aesthetics and durability. There are a variety of tiles suitable for showers: ceramic, porcelain, glass, or natural stone. Porcelain is typically the most durable and water-resistant, making it a popular choice. Remember, shower tiles should be rated for wet areas, so always double-check labels. When picking the size, consider the look you prefer, the dimension of your space, and your skill level. Larger tiles can cover more area quickly and require fewer grout lines, while smaller mosaics offer intricate designs but take more time to install. Now, let's talk about tools and materials. Besides your tiles, you'll need tile adhesive or thin-set mortar, a notched trowel, a tile cutter or wet saw, spacers, a level, a measuring tape, a rubber float for grouting, and, of course, grout. You'll also need safety gear. Gloves, safety glasses, and a dust mask are all important, especially during cutting. Before any tile is ever set, the shower walls must be properly prepared. The old saying, "prep work is half the job," is especially true here. Walls need to be flat, clean, and dry. For tiled showers, you should install a cement backer board, often called cement board or tile backer, which is much better suited for wet environments than drywall. Secure the boards with waterproof backer board screws and make sure all joints are sealed with fiberglass mesh tape and thin-set mortar. After taping, you might also consider rolling on a waterproof membrane for extra protection, especially at seams and corners. Planning your tile layout is your next crucial step. While it might be tempting to start tiling right at the bottom, professional results come from careful layouts. Starting from the center line and working outward helps keep cuts even at corners and edges. Use a level and pencil or a chalk line to establish perfectly straight guidelines both vertically and horizontally. Dry lay a row of tiles along your lines to see how they'll fit. Adjust your starting point so that you don't end up with tiny slivers of tile at the corners, which look unprofessional and can be tricky to install. Mix your thin-set mortar according to the manufacturer's directions, aiming for a peanut butter-like consistency. Using your notched trowel, spread a small amount of thin-set on the wall in one section at a time. Hold the trowel at a 45-degree angle to create uniform ridges, which help the tile adhere securely. Don't cover too large of an area at once. Thin-set can dry quickly, affecting adhesion. Press your first tile into the thin-set, giving it a slight twist to fully embed it in the adhesive. Place subsequent tiles using spacers between each for uniform grout lines. As you work, periodically check with your level to ensure each row is straight and that tiles are sitting flush with each other. If needed, gently tap tiles into alignment using a rubber mallet. Remember to stagger seams if you're doing a brickwork or offset pattern, as this adds visual interest and requires careful measurement. Inevitably, you'll need to cut tiles to fit around fixtures or along edges. For straight cuts, a tile cutter works well on standard ceramic or porcelain tiles. For more complex cuts, such as curves around pipes or corners, a wet saw or a handheld tile nipper is your best option. Always wear protective gear when cutting tiles and measure twice before making any cut to avoid costly mistakes. Don't forget the details around plumbing fixtures like faucets and shower heads. Carefully measure the location, cut the appropriate hole using a hole saw designed for tile, and test fit before setting the tile in adhesive. Leave a small gap between the tile and the fixture for proper caulking and expansion. Once your tiles are set, allow the thin-set mortar to dry completely according to the manufacturer's instructions, usually 24 hours. When you're ready, remove all spacers and clean the surface of your tiles to remove any stray adhesive. Next comes the grouting phase. Grout not only fills the gaps between tiles, but also helps keep moisture from penetrating behind your tile work. Choose a grout color that complements or contrasts with your tile for your desired design effect. Mix the grout according to the instructions. Then use a rubber float to push grout into the joints at a 45-degree angle. Work in small sections to ensure even coverage. After the joints are filled, hold the float at an angle and scrape off excess grout. Let the grout set for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then use a damp sponge to gently wipe off the residue from the tile faces. Rinse the sponge often and take care not to pull grout out of the joints. A slight haze will remain, which can be buffed off with a soft cloth after the grout fully dries. As a finishing touch, seal any corners, changes of plane or tile edges where movement might occur with a waterproof, mildew-resistant caulk rather than grout. This flexible seal prevents cracking as your home expands and contracts and helps prevent water intrusion. Finally, after the grout has cured as per manufacturer's instructions, usually about 3 days, apply a grout sealer to prolong the life and appearance of your job, especially in high moisture environments like a shower. Wipe away any excess and your shower is ready for use. With patience and attention to detail, tiling a shower is a rewarding project that can elevate your space and give you a strong sense of accomplishment. Like any DIY skill, practice and planning make all the difference. Take your time, respect each step, and you'll soon see how you can tile your shower like a pro.